Tonight we make the big fire. Should give you guys some idea of scale here. This is a monstrous fire. This is some land that I cleared, about 2.5 years ago, and finally got a good wet time of the year to burn. It's about, it's almost a half an acre, maybe a little more than a half an acre. Miss Stony Ridge is better. She got a stomach bug. She's much, much better. I just thought this was too cool to not show you guys, so that's why why I went live. I just thought it was so cool. Let's see if I can get a better view there for you. Got you sitting on the four-wheeler rack right now. Miss Stony Ridge is doing better, guys. She had a stomach bug, just hit her all of a sudden out there during that last live stream. We'll go live again on Sunday, and we'll talk about that. We're out here close to my neighbor's house. I've got a neighbor at the end of the road. Just one neighbor. They pulled up and they saw it from way out, like a mile out, and they thought their house was on fire. Just got to babysit this for a few hours tonight. Which I don't mind having a nice cold man beverage here. Yep, Ben, we got a burn permit, called the fire department, also called the local dispatch, like 911 dispatch, to let them know we're burning. Always a good idea, especially if you're burning something this big. You most certainly always want to get a burn permit, but you've got to notify local authorities, hopefully save some tax dollars, save them from coming out, and I'm sure they've had some calls on this. You can see it from miles. It is a perfect night for a fire, Chris. Absolutely, perfect night for a fire. I'm a first responder in rural Virginia. All right. What part of rural Virginia, Ben? Tell me where you're at, buddy. Michael, you're funny. Snowing here, that would make it pretty. The outdoor temp is about 55 degrees here. It's not bad. Okay, Ben. Rose, or Slashy Rose. The dog's still here. We still have her. I'm not going to put her down for killing a cat. It just is an unfortunate incident. Miss Stony Ridge is doing fine, for all you guys that are asking. She just had a stomach bug. She's at work right now. She'll be home a little after 10 tonight. So I'm going to babysit this fire for a few hours. I started the fire way over here in that spot, and it's slowly working its way back around that way and over here. And this is all encompassing close to a half an acre, a little bit more. Well, I am worried there's a pine tree right straight over here. I'll show it to you in a little bit. I didn't want to kill it, so hopefully the fire didn't get too hot up next to it. We'll take a walk around it here in just a minute. Just pop this up on your TV and listen to it popping and cracking. Philip, it was 2 years ago actually. So this is set here and dried for 1 summer, 2 summers, nearly 3 summers. This is all just pine. It's too small to put on the sawmill, so I just piled it up. Then when this gets done burning, I'll have to push it up several times with the skid loader. But when it gets done burning, I'll take the drag harrow out here, and then I'll drag all that ash out into the pasture, and it'll just make it really pop. Yeah, Ben, with the little throw up action, I thought so too. But we definitely don't want to get pregnant without being married. And so you guys know, I'm working on that again. A lot of people follow the life, not only the farm drama, but the life drama that goes on. And the whole breakup, makeup thing, I'm just over it. You just gotta get it together. We both really love each other. Just gotta figure out how to get it together. '51 in Massachusetts. By the way, hit that like button, guys, as you come in. Thank you, Willard. Appreciate it, buddy. I just saw some headlights coming my way. Maybe my neighbor coming to join me. I invited my neighbors. If it is, we might be breaking off the live stream. I might take you guys for a walk around this, but I invited the whole neighborhood out for this fun event. I saw headlights coming toward me, but I don't know where they stopped. It's probably the fire department. Let's hope not. Just hopefully this isn't Bigfoot's nest. If we've got a chupacabra around, I sure would hate to be burning his nest. It's big enough for a Bigfoot nest, I'm pretty sure. Any of you guys believe in Bigfoot? Thank you, Berlin Valley Stables. Good to meet you, by the way. Good. We were up in Amish country a few weeks ago and got to meet the folks from Berlin Valley Stables, the whole family. It was pretty cool. I brought them a coffee mug, and man, they brought an awesome care package with all kinds of stuff. I mean, man, they outdid themselves. It was really nice. Thank you guys. Good to meet you. Jonathan, you're funny, man. Hopefully I don't have the county people out here again. Somebody just came down my road, came towards us, and then stopped. It's not really something that I experience a whole lot out here. I don't know if we got onlookers from afar or what. My neighbor called me. He said he could see this fire about 1.5 miles away. Said the flames were over the tree line. That was pretty funny. That flame you're seeing there, the tallest one, is probably 35 feet high, something, 30, 35 feet. It's a big fire. You'll get some scale here in a second. I'm gonna walk you around. Yeah, let's take a walk. That Fix-It guy in the house. Guys, if you're not subscribed to That Fix-It guy, check him out. His name is Brian. Whoever that was is pulled down here and is stopped in the road. We should walk down there and see what the heck I think they're doing. In fact, I'm going to go investigate that. They're right down there in the woods. You see that light? It's probably, maybe my neighbor. They're coming this way now. Yeah, I'm curious about that. So here's where I started the fire, and here's where it spread to. It might be my buddy John watching the live stream. No, it's my neighbor's girlfriend. Neighbor's house is right there. Scott says he believes in Bigfoot. Dude, I'm getting warm. It is super hot. I'm standing, well, you see how far? 35 feet or so from the fire, and it's roasting hot. I'm gonna take you around so you can really get the scale of this. I'm just walking here. So over in the middle is kind of a spot that hadn't caught fire yet. This is less than half of it on fire. I don't have my stabilizer, my gimbal right now, so it's gonna be a little bumpy. Walking through the pasture here. Here's where I'm walking. It's got it lit up like daytime here, huh? So I'm still walking. You know, we were over there a second ago. Give you guys some idea of the scale of this thing. We're just gonna walk on over the other side here. Before I leave tonight, I want it to be all the way out to there. Like I said, it isn't even halfway on fire. This big pile right here has got to go up. It's a big, big fire. How long ago did you ignite it? It's been about an hour. It's rolling through it because it's all dry pine and cedar. This is a pine thicket. This field, you can see the field now. It's about an acre. This would make a beautiful lot for a home. Honestly, it's super flat. Creeks in the back. But we would never subdivide it. I could see family maybe. So from here all the way back to there still has to catch up. We're gonna walk around all the way around. This thing is a monstrous pile. I wish I could show you from the drone. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you can see. So it's creeping this way. All of what we're walking around is a fire pile, brush pile. This is the biggest brush pile I've burnt on the farm. Thought I'd light her up tonight. Perfect weather. It's drizzling rain, And it's getting dark, so the dew will be falling. So it's I mean, look at the scale of this. Look at how it lights up the trees in the background. This is just huge. I should have, and I'm dumb for not doing this, I should have set up a time lapse up on the hill of this thing burning and just left it running all night long. The time lapse camera will go for like 8.5 hours. And look at that. So I took the leaf blower, I had the Husqvarna leaf blower. Once I got it started and I nailed it with the leaf blower, that will get a fire started. Yeah, it'd be a nice place for a home, but again, the neighbor's house is right there too. So we want to keep their privacy also. If I wanted to make a subdivision out here, I surely could. Yeah, totally. That is big fire. Little Honda over here looking good. Hold on. This is that little blue Rubicon that I outfitted with a few goodies, the racks and everything. This is that, if you didn't see Tool Tuesday last week, this is that Voltrex lantern from Voltrex Lighting. Big shout out to those guys. Look at that. There's old blue. It's a darn good lantern right there. That's pretty awesome. That isn't even as bright as it'll go. Bam, that's how bright it is. Whew. Don't need all that. Honey, come quick. I'm watching a guy play with a flashlight on YouTube. Badger milk on board. Yes, I do have, I think one more can of man milk. Badger milk there. The abandoned farmhouse. You like that, Chris? That was a fun video to film. I'd like to do more abandoned house videos. There are a lot of old, dilapidated, abandoned homes near me. Like, there's just houses that were built in the late 1800s, early 1900s, log houses covered with lap siding. I mean, there's a lot of that. Someone actually gave me a house. It was a log house and it had lap siding on it. They gave it to me, and all I had to do was disassemble it, load it on a trailer, tag it, and then I would have had a house. But I couldn't pull together enough people and resources to get it. It was kind of a bummer. Billy, I'm not sure you should call the fire department in your town, buddy. Billy is I got two of my Air Force buddies in here. Billy, you remember Brian? It's like saying, hey, you remember Mike? Billy was in the military with me. We were stationed in Utah. Good guy. Billy is a funny story about Billy. Billy, can I tell the night the fight broke out story on the back porch at the chicken ranch? It's my house in Utah was pretty much where all the dudes congregated. Everybody just got together and hung out there. It was just a fun place. And then with that, we'd have like parties every weekend. We called the place the Chicken Ranch. So we pretty much didn't let up when it came to partying. We pretty much partied every day. I was self-employed at the time. I was 22, 23 years old and self-employed. And I hadn't started going back to college yet. I was just kind of free floating there for a bit. I had bought a bunch of rental properties when I was 21, 22 years old. So by the time I was 23, I didn't have to work. So I kind of partied a lot. I DJ'd at night though. That was pretty fun. So I was a DJ at night, and Billy came over to our house there in Utah to hang out, and my other buddy Josh was there, and Josh was quite vulgar, and Josh kept calling Billy names, and Billy finally had enough of it. Billy bull charged Josh, and smack, they hit the side of the house, and I like jumped up to break up the fight, And I grabbed a hold of them, and I've got big old, I've got big old mitts, man, big massive hands, and I grappled them with the kung fu grip, and then I swung with the right hook just like that, bam, to stop them, and I hit both of them in the face. I blacked one of them's eye, and the other guy's eyes was bleeding, and I was just trying to break it up. I felt so bad. That was pretty funny. Funny night at the chicken ranch. It was actually, yeah, it was nighttime. We had a couch in the yard. Of course, every college student needs a yard couch, right? How many of you guys have a couch on your porch or out in your yard? I need a show of hands. Who's got a couch you use? Like Stanley Dirt Monkey, my good buddy, has a couch on his back porch that he actually uses. Like if it rains or snows, it's sat out there in the snow and like 4 feet of snow on top of it all winter long last year. And then we sat out and watched a movie on it when I went to visit. It was out on the porch. It was pretty funny. So who's got a yard couch in here? Some of you guys got yard couches or front porch couches that can get wet. Got plenty of lawn chairs. That's what I got. Yep. I have a couch on the back veranda. If veranda is in your vocabulary, you don't have the kind of couch I'm talking about. The old yard couch. Got us a nice fire tonight, guys. Give you some perspective on scale. You can see that pine tree right there. It's probably a 55 footer, 55 foot pine tree. That's why I left it, because it was just pretty and straight. So I went through all these trees, and out of every tree here, I saved that maple and that pine. And we can't get close enough to do hot dogs, Dave. I hate to say it. Well, anyhow, guys, I just wanted to let you know, show you what's going on out here on the farm. I appreciate you joining me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Thanks a lot. We'll see you on Sunday morning, live stream from the farm with Miss Stony Ridge. We'll talk about what happened when she got sick.